Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks and we talk about crypto. If you're new, please click my subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent update. Well, today, good day after the Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll talk about a couple of hot stocks. Today, the NASDAQ index was up. Okay, as I mentioned, the NASDAQ was up. We had hot stocks like Tesla, AMD, Amazon, and Microsoft. Uh, for the day, we had Microsoft up as much as 3.46 for a gain of $574. And advanced micro devices up 3.82% for gain of $90. And Microsoft shares up 1.84 for $48. And Amazon shares. So looks like quite a bit of tech stocks were up. These were just a few. Okay, so these were my top stocks in my portfolio. This is 3% on about 15,000. My position in Tesla is about 15,000. And we do know what, Elon working closely with Department of Government Efficiency. He has been selected for that role. That, Tesla could get some good energies and partnerships with the government. Okay. So Tesla shares were up today 3.46. FSD has just been released, and it's people are so excited about the new FSD full self driving version. They're testing it out, and most of those customers are happy. Okay, so now we want to head over to the news. Okay, here we are in the news. CNBC says S&P futures are little changed after index closed at record highs. I believe it hit about 6,400. Good news for the S&P 500 surging higher. Okay. Today, Tesla CEO Elon Musk loses bid to get 56 billion pay package reinstated. So this has been going on for over 6 months. Um, Elon has been wanting to get his pay package due to the performance of the company. The company performed well, and he had X amount of shares purchased, ability to own upon the value of those shares as they exploded would be a pay package over $56 billion. But there's been a clash between some shareholders and such. So it's on hold or it's been rejected by a Delaware judge. And in some sad news, Art Cashin, New York Stock Exchange fixture for decades, dies at 83 years old. Okay. So Art Cashin has passed away there. Uh, okay, so the Dow futures is down, the S&P futures up, Nasdaq futures is up, oil futures and the 10-year treasury is up slightly. All right, so that's the news there. Intel news of the day: Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger ousted by the board after disastrous performance. I think the revenue for the company is down over 50% or share price. So Intel in a very difficult market facing other chip makers like AMD and Nvidia. So the CEO has been released, and Intel will be on a search whether they find a new CEO or they are gobbled up by Qualcomm. That could happen. Another chip company could come in and possibly buy the company, even though they did get the uh, $1 billion grant from the government to create the foundry. Who knows where that goes at this point? But Intel has decided to go a different direction with the CEO. Uh, Markets are getting comfortable again with the ideal December rate cut. Okay, so we could have another rate cut by the Federal Reserve, and GM to sell stake in battery cell plant to joint venture partner for roughly $1 billion. And President-elect Trump defense pick Pete Hegseth faces new media report on alleged alcohol abuse. And California special session to safeguard from Trump starts with proposed $25 million legal fund. Okay. All right. So that is the news. Intel, Trump's pick, in Elon Musk's pay package gets rejected by a Delaware judge, and Art Cashin has passed away. All right, so let's go over to my Robinhood. Okay, here we are in the Robinhood. Looks like today we were up 0.23% for a gain of $9. So pretty much flat on the day. Let's look through and see what the hot stocks were in this portfolio. I imagine it was Tesla somewhere in here. Uh, Looks like SQ or Block was up 5%. SQ or Block was up 5% on the day, so that was a good move. What else do we have? Looks like Meta or Facebook was up 3.22%. What else do we have here? Do, 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 do. I don't see anything else really up. Let's just take a look at Facebook. Let's see how they've been performing over the last couple of months. Burn down. Okay, Facebook. Okay, as I mentioned, Facebook today is up as much as 3.24%. So at the peak of the day, they were trading at $594 per share. Um, so that was a gain per share of $20 today. And if we look at the last 3 months, Facebook has been up, or Meta platforms. When they say Meta platforms, that includes WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Okay. But overall, the company itself, Meta platforms, was up 14% over the last 3 months. And year to date for 2024, the shares were up over 68%. So that's better than your average 8% return on normal uh, uh, ETF or index, up over 68% had you own Meta since January of 2024. Okay. Now I'll take a quick look at my position. I don't think I fixed it, but looks like I'm up a little over 68% in my position with Meta platforms. Okay. Of course, the key is to any of these stocks is dollar cost average, uh, $5-10 a month, $5-10 a week. You spend that out in groceries, buying fast food. $5-10 a week would not hurt you at all. Dollar cost average DCA into your favorite stocks like Meta platforms, Amazon, and Apple. All right, so that was the hot stock today was Meta. Meta was up at 1.5%, but showing here up as much as 3.41%. And now we'll go over to my final portfolio. Okay, as I mentioned, my top stock today in my portfolio was Tesla. Shares up 2% for a gain of $300. Also, Advanced Micro Devices up 3.74 for a gain of $86. Microsoft shares up slightly today, 1.7%. Okta shares, the cloud company, I believe they report this week. Their shares were up 4.42%. And Marvel Technologies, a chip technology company, I believe they report this week too. They were up 6% as well. We talked about Amazon, and also we talked about Block or SQ being up over 4% on the day. Okay, so those were some hot stocks. I think SoundHound was up. Let me look. 6%. So see if SoundHound. It's another AI company. Okay, it looks like SoundHound shares were down slightly today, 3.33%. But again, SoundHound is another AI play, artificial intelligence. In my position, I'm up a little over 132%. Started buying these around $2 a share. Uh, I don't know if the ceiling on SoundHound is $10 or if it's going to come back down to $4 per share again. But SoundHound, I think, could be an opportunity. It's used for uh, fast food workers sometimes, automated ordering, these type of things. SoundHound AI, artificial intelligence, could be revolutionary. They are invested by Nvidia. Okay, there's a 1% stake by Nvidia in SoundHound. Okay, but the shares were down today slightly, 3.33%. Okay, so that was an opportunity. Let's look and see today overall what was down. Always like to take a look out of my top stocks. What was down? Let's see. We know Tesla was the top performer today. Let's flip it the other way. Okay, so SoFi today was down 2.88% as well. That could have been an opportunity. Right now trading at $15.95 per share. Also, Capital One Financial down slightly 2%. And Palantir Technologies, everybody's been talking about it, been down today only 0.61%. So not even a 0.5%. So that was down. Can these stocks go back higher? Palantir and SoFi Technologies, I believe so. Also, keep your eye on SoundHound. Uh, I think that's all I can see on the day. I think Upstart is falling apart again, down 14% on the day. Okay, so that's one I would not buy is Upstart Holdings. Okay. So anyway, top stock of the day in this portfolio is Tesla. They just released full self-driving version, new version to its customers. People are testing it out.